Both the Cybertruck and the Roadster are among the most awaited vehicles of the Tesla lineup. Apart from having incredible specs and pricing for what they offer, they are stunning and will be turning heads everywhere they go. But there are still many details we don't know about them, including the paint options Tesla is planning to offer. The reality is that they probably haven't decided on them yet, and are still experimenting with different color schemes behind closed doors. Tesla hasn't mentioned anything formal to this day, but this is not to say that Elon Musk hasn't talked about possible paint and customization options in Twitter, along with some new indications that may give us some hints about the color options Tesla may offer. What is up guys, on Forward here. Today we're discussing the latest leaks, information and speculations regarding the Roadster and Cybertruck paint options. Let's dive into it. As I said, not much is known about the customization options Tesla is planning to offer for the exterior of these vehicles. The Cybertruck was only seen in the regular plain steel version, and while the Roadster has been seen in several different colors, no one has confirmed that these versions are final. Now, a promotional video of the famous video game PUBG Mobile is showing the Cybertruck and the Roadster included as part of the game. This isn't a revelation. In fact, over the last years Tesla has been doing campaigns with Game of Peace, which is China's version of the PUBG mobile game. This doesn't come as a surprise, as the company Tencent Games, which owns PUBG, is also a major shareholder of Tesla. The interesting part is that apart from including these cars in the game, they are being shown in some unique colors never seen before. Just like the paint jobs seen in the prototypes, this of course doesn't mean that Tesla will definitely offer these options, but it may give us an idea of what Tesla is planning for these two vehicles, so let's go through them. Let's start with the Cybertruck. The first color scheme I want to talk about is called Black Quartz in the game, but it seems basically like a matte black version of the truck. Back in 2019, Elon Musk replied to a tweet almost confirming that this option will be available. Again, this doesn't mean that they couldn't have changed their minds in the meantime, but I hope they haven't, because the Cybertruck looks absolutely stunning in this color. Next, we have the so-called Splendid Silver version, which is very similar to the company's working prototype, which means just plain steel with no paint. It is expected to be the regular offering from Tesla off the factory. Finally, we have Dystopia Blue, which also looks amazing to be honest. This kind of color scheme was also discussed by Elon Musk on Twitter, talking about how they could make this possible by tempering the steel panels. In fact, this is technically not the only color that can be achieved this way, but more on that later. Now, let's go with the Roadster's paint options. First, we have Diamond, which is pretty much a polished silver shade. It is very similar to the default Cybertruck look, maybe a little more reflective. Then we have Amethyst, a very stunning color which looks like a sobered down version of the red Roadster we all know. And finally, it is Digital Water, a gradient type paint that features both green and blue elements, the weirdest color in my opinion, but also the most eye-catching without a doubt. Apart from the Roadster's Digital Water paint, all the color options that have so far been made available in the game seem very feasible for the vehicle's real-life counterparts. It makes sense that both vehicles are made available with never-seen-before color options, as they are both very attention-grabbing, and the few more heads turning around because of a stunning paint job won't hurt. This approach is the same one that Porsche took with the Taycan, which offers a wide variety of very pleasing color options. Going back to the Cybertruck's customization, I hope that the delay in production gives Tesla more time to test and develop interesting color options. As I mentioned before, theoretically the Cybertruck could be colored by tempering the steel panels. Here's an example of the wide variety of color shades that could be achieved in this way. But there is a problem with this method. The process of tempering steel not only can change its color, but more importantly, it changes its mechanical properties. Imagine having a blue Cybertruck that is tougher than a regular grey Cybertruck. While it may seem funny at first, cars have to be designed for safety, with crumple zones and various other factors in mind. So making a truck that changes its mechanical and structural properties with color doesn't seem very practical. Take into account that the Cybertruck will already have a hard time passing certain safety regulations because of the materials from which it is made. In my opinion, the easiest way in which they could achieve different colors is by just wrapping the trucks. Or maybe the changes in the mechanical properties of the steel are so subtle that it doesn't make any difference. Only time will tell. Leave your opinion about this in the comments, I want to hear from you. Keep in mind that Tesla's next-gen paint shop is already built or in its final stages according to some photos published by Tesla. So a new breed of Teslas with fun colors may be coming soon. This new technology will start being used with the Berlin-made Model Y and could also be utilized for painting the Roadster in the future. If you want to know more about the next-gen Model Y and all of its changes, consider subscribing to my channel. If I had to pick from all of the colors we've seen, I would say that my favorites are the Black Quartz Cybertruck and the Amethyst Roadster. Tell me in the comments which your favorites options are. I'm not sure when we will have news about these two vehicles, as Tesla has recently released an update on the 4680 battery cell production, saying that there is still some work to do. As we all know, these batteries are critical to Tesla's upcoming new electric vehicle programs. The Cybertruck, Semi, Roadster and updated Model Y will use them. So there is no need to say that they are super important for Tesla's upcoming vehicles. As I have already mentioned, although it is not confirmed in any way, I think that these color options we've seen in the game can be a really good approximation of what will be available in their real-life counterparts. And I am super excited for both the Cybertruck and the Roadster. Thank you for watching all the way through. Here are 2 more videos that you may enjoy. See you soon.